Well, ladies and gentlemen, at this point, should we even quite pretend that we can't see this coming? Should we even pretend that we're shocked at this? It's pretty obvious by now that Disney has made their decision and what they're going to be doing with their company from here on out. They've been doing the same exact thing over and over and over again for years now. Nothing has changed and nothing will ever change. Now, of course, we still talk about it because stuff like this needs to be exposed and talked about so that hopefully in the future, more and more normies who aren't part of this whole space will start to realize exactly who's trying to show their children what in terms of entertainment or whatever you want to call it. So we're talking about an article from Bounding Into Comics, and this article is talking about the fact that the Walt Disney Company continues to push their nonsense on children and apparently partners with a man who dresses up as young girls in order to sell merchandise to young girls. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is another Bud Light situation. We have them partnering with a transgender influencer or whatever you want to call it, simply to push merchandise on kids. They are coming for your kids and they're going to use the LGBTQ activist community in order to do it. They will always do this because why? It makes them look good in the public eye with their ESG scores. And not only that, it lets them also try to get as much money as they possibly can from a certain community and also pushes their agenda that we all know they want to push. So let's get into this article, guys, and see what more it has to say. It says the Walt Disney Company continued to push a moral degeneracy on children by partnering with a man who dresses up as young girls in an attempt to sell Minnie Mouse merchandise. TikTok and Instagram influencer Sean Altman posted to both of his social media accounts at GRWM Get Ready With Me video where he dresses up as Minnie Mouse. Both the Instagram and TikTok videos were labeled as ads. In the video, Altman shares he's going to dress up as Minnie Mouse and proceeds to advertise a number of Disney-produced clothes in order to do so. He starts off attempting to hawk a cake-worthy Mickey Mouse dress and eventually tries to sell a Citizen watch Sensational 6 that is Disney branded. Now let's watch this video because I never actually saw the video in question. Let's actually watch this video together and see exactly what's going on here, but I could just tell from this still shot it's gonna be ridiculous, but let's see.
Let's get dressed. Today we're looking at the most iconic friend group, Disney's Mickey and Friends. And the character most like me is Minnie Mouse. And I have the most perfect dress to start the look. It even has little Mickeys on it, and I love how bold of a red it is. It's just like Minnie. I'm thinking of layering a fun collar, like this one, just to give it a little more flair. But now I feel like the dress needs more shape, so let's add this white petticoat under it.
I love how he says the one that's closest to me is Minnie Mouse when we all know it's Mickey Mouse. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very obvious, bro, that no, I'm not even going to.
It's so fun to move in, and I love how it peeks out at the bottom. And to add even more shape, this belt should do the trick. Now for hair, I'm thinking of doing space buns. So let's pull out my hair donuts, and just like that, it kind of looks like I have Minnie ears. And Minnie wears gloves, so I need gloves. I'm also going to add this watch with Minnie and all her friends on it. It's so cute. But now, to be as bold as Minnie, I need a bold red lip. It's a classic, and it's so pretty.
You notice how whenever you watch videos like this, it's always super animated, super cartoony, because they're trying to attract young kids to watch this stuff. This is why they do this. They know their target audience. And I like how he's also trying to sneak it in ever so small that this is in fact an ad, because they technically have to put that it's an ad in the video throughout the entire video. So if you look at the very tippy top, it says ad in very thin black letters above the picture frame, because he has to, but he doesn't want to necessarily showcase that, because then people will be like, oh, well, you're getting paid to do this nonsense.
Now, let's add some black tights and pull out the iconic yellow pump. I'm just like Minnie Mouse. But wait, something's missing. I know. How could I forget? A giant red bow.
You're not just like Minnie Mouse. You kind of have a dick.
The biggest fashion statement. And now the look is complete. I literally look like Minnie Mouse, and I fit in perfectly with Mickey and his friends. The bow with the dress and the shoes really sealed the deal. Now I'm fashionable, bold, and fun, just like Minnie Mouse.
Dear God, I really don't know. I don't know what else to say other than you are nowhere near Minnie Mouse, bro. Like, you obviously are doing this for attention. You're doing this for money. Listen, the grift is strong. Don't get me wrong, the grift is strong. Just like Dylan Mulvaney, who's getting a ton of money off of the trans movement, they have found a very easy way. A lot of these feminine boys have found a way in order to make tons of money while they're young, so that when they grow older, they could just pretend like this never happened and sit on their millions and just chill. That's basically what they found a way to do, thanks to Dylan Mulvaney. But let's get into the article still. So it says, the official Disney-style TikTok would share Altman's video to the account, writing a mini moment. Disney's partnership with Altman comes around 3 months after a TikTok video from the user, Courtney Faber, revealed that the Walt Disney Company had what appeared to be a man in drag greeting young children and their parents at the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique at Disneyland in Anaheim, California. In the video, the Disneyland cast member greets one girl saying, "My name is Nick. I'm one of the fairy godmother's apprentices. I'm here to shop you around and make all your selections for the day." Now, I made a video separate about this particular video already, so I'm not going to double up on it. But yes, they did essentially have a man in drag trying to sell outfits and whatnot at the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique and pretending to be a woman, because this is Disney at the end of the day, so they are definitely going to fill their parks with this nonsense. It also comes just over a year after a number of videos from the Walt Disney Company's Reimagine Tomorrow conference revealed the company was actively targeting kids with sexual identity and transgender ideology. In a video shared by Christopher F. Rufo, the Walt Disney Company's diversity and inclusion manager at Walt Disney Parks and Resorts, Vivian Ware, stated, "Last summer, we removed all of the gendered greetings in relationship to our live spiels." She explained, "So we no longer say ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We have provided training for all of our cast members in relationship to that. So now they know it's hello everyone or hello friends." Ware continued saying, "We're in the process of changing over those recorded messages, and so many of you are probably familiar when we brought the fireworks back to the Magic Kingdom, and we no longer say ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We say dreamers, dreamers of all ages." So I love the fact that it's opened up the creativity, the opportunity for our cast members to look at that. We have our cast members working with merchandise, working with food and beverage, working with all of our guest facing areas where perhaps we want to create that magical moment with our cast members, with our guests, she said. So listen, guys, this is something that's been happening through Disney for a while, okay? We speak about it all the time. I mean, our channel, we literally dunk on Disney all the time, rightfully so. But it cannot be a shock that this is happening, right? It cannot be a shock that they've decided to partner with this dude who wants to pretend to be Minnie Mouse and wants to advertise to a bunch of kids because he's getting paid to do so. You know what I mean? Like, and they can't even say, "Oh no, we're not advertising to kids. We're advertising to adults." You know what I mean? Like, they can't pull what Target tried to pull, even though Target got blasted for it. Disney cannot say the same thing. Disney is 100% targeting kids with this particular advertisement. It's even cartooned and stylized to try to attract children to watch it and try to attract children to actually make a purchase if they can convince their parents to buy anything. So ultimately, at the end of the day, Disney does not have that same leverage to be able to say anything, and they know it. They're basically out there essentially saying that we know we're coming for your kids, which is why I played that video in the beginning of this video. They are definitely 1,000,000% coming for your kids. It's their agenda. That's what they want to do, and nothing will stop them but you. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy it, and if you did, consider leaving me a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video, comment, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Hypnotic out.